Well, hello, who happens to be out there? Uh, I see two people out there. It look well, maybe. I see ZXL Master and Kelly Fitzpatrick, who's having rye toast and cheese for dinner. Um, I had curry chicken and Thai noodles for dinner. So, heard she's more rustic than I am, that's for sure. Well, I don't know, Pope Phil. Is it ever all that interesting around here? Well, you guys make it interesting. But uh, just go straight to business because I actually seriously do have to be to bed early tonight. Early for me, at least, because I have to be up at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and that is an ungodly hour as far as I'm concerned. Uh, it's too goddamn early, but I have to be up there so I can be where I need to be. Um, Anyhow, let me hop right into this. So that's ZXL. Hi, Pope Phil. Hi, Kelly. Hi. Um, Oh, and Liz. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, Stan, that is way too early. And welcome. So, first off, I promised an announcement about an announcement that I'm going to be making an announcement. I will make that announcement on Saturday afternoon. I will once again try to do a Saturday afternoon stream. I will once again try to schedule it for let's call it 2:30, and hopefully this time I can actually pull it off. And during that stream, I will announce when the announcement will be. Um, I was inspired to announce that I'm going to be making an announcement about when I'll be making the announcement by all the announcements from Republican presidential candidates that I came across today. That was basically announcements that they will be making announcements about announcements. So now I'm joining the pack because I want to be cool. And yes, Stan is correct. Would like to announce that I'm going to announce the timing of my next announcement. Exactly, exactly. Although, frankly, what maybe one of the announcements will be, or maybe it'll just be when it gets started, is uh yeah, Liz. Except I'm otherwise occupied on Saturday nights unless something else is going wrong. Um, like last week, I was feeling seriously under the weather and just canceled all of my Saturday. And hey, Cap, welcome. Yeah, but one of the announcements I'm considering, if you saw well, of course, one of the announcements, I guess I can announce what the announcement about the announcement will be, um, is that we're still going to have the big debate between um, Pope Phil and Dan of the Welsh News Network. Uh, so maybe we'll announce the day that will take place, maybe not, but I do hope to have them the questions uh, by tomorrow. If I don't have them by tomorrow, then it'll be sometime next week because, again, schedule is a bit up in the air because I got roped into being a trainer at work. So that's changed a few things as far as when and where I need to be. But one of the announcements that I've already made comments on YouTube, and there's a community post, is I may or may not, depending on what you guys want to see, do a reading of the book by this fellow. Let me get his portrait up there. If I remember how to do this in this new setup. Let's see. Well, I guess I could invite guests. If anyone else wants to make an announcement about an announcement, uh, here's a link that you can come up and, or maybe not. Wow, that's weird. There we go. Come up and make your announcement about the announcement that you're going to be making an announcement. But in the meantime, there's this fellow here. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm still getting used to the new setup, so things are a bit clunky until I do. Oh, how? Someone is trying to come up, and I cannot figure out where. There we go. There we got Phil trying to come up. We got this guy. Upstanding citizen that he is. That is a portrait of Hyper Hunt. He was a preacher and a uh, Dante scholar, well, actually, a scholar of the devil in the early 1900s.
So he was a blasphemer.
He was a blasphemer. Actually, he was very, he thought everyone else was blasphemers. He was very much a fire and brimstone preacher and was kind of disliked in his town because of it. But he wrote a book about his 6-week trip through hell. Literally, he went to the inferno that Dante described. That had been updated for the 20th century, and so I'm thinking about doing readings of of, uh, of his book. Well, adaptations of his book, really. But I have a
That should
community
be
post
good.
about that. I'm sorry, what?
That should be good.
Yeah, yeah, and it's richly illustrated by Art Young, who drew that portrait of Mr. Hunt, or I guess it was Dr. Hunt. I'm not sure whether it was Mr. or Doctor, what he was. Reverend Hunt. How about that? Um, and so, yeah, that's a drawing that Young did of him. He illustrated the manuscript, did a lot of drawings for, um, let's see. Oh, yeah, I posted the. Oh, yeah, I don't have the cover of the book on here. Oh, well. It's posted on the community page. It's posted on Facebook. I can download it from Facebook real fast if somebody wants to see it. And I cannot see the chat while I'm looking at Phil, so. And it's not your book, Cap, not yet. When you get around to writing it, we'll plug about it, or we'll plug it.
I just want to announce that I won the debate. That's all.
Ah, you won the debate. Okay, well, that's good
I
news.
won. I won the debate. I am announcing it right now. I won the debate.
Of course, now no one's going to tune in. You realize that, right? Thank you. Thank you very
Yep.
much.
But you have to tune in to find out how I won the debate.
Let's see. Um, I need to get this to open up for me, and I'll show you another one of the drawings from the book. And what basically I will, give the backstory to the book, give the backstory to the drawings. This is my plan, at least. Um, and then read the book. So the first episode might not be all that interesting. Well, hell, they may not all be all that interesting, but we'll find out. Uh, so yeah, here's one of the drawings from the book. This is the layer of hell where all the tax dodgers go. I don't know if you guys can even see it. Uh, Probably not. That's going to be the problem. I still can't get pictures to be. This is as big as I can make them, as far as I can tell. I got to figure out how to do that better. But anyhow, so as I was saying, on the community page, there's the cover of the book, and you can go, like the post if you think this is a good idea, something you might want to listen in on, or if you think it's a bad idea, then you can not like the post. And something just happened to Pope Phil. I did not do it, whatever it was. And he wants to come back.
Oh, I have technical issues just like you.
um, let's see if I do this, it'll probably screw me up. Yeah, that's all. Now I will be stuck in that picture. Oh no, there it
Yeah,
is.
yes, Kelly, you did just see me. I am everywhere.
Um, so anyhow, that's really all I had was the announcement about the announcement about the announcement. Unless someone has something that they want to mention that we should look at and talk about, but or if you want to tell me right now whether you think this sounds like an interesting idea or not.
I think this sounds like an interesting idea. That's just my opinion.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to. Well, actually, bear with me for a moment, people, while I do this. Actually, one thing I found interesting when I was doing a little uh, background checking and making 100% sure that this book was what it looked like and it was indeed out of copyright and I could do whatever I wanted with it on YouTube or wherever. Um, because one of the things that the Reverend Hunt was, he was the leader of the Dante Club in his town, and he gave lectures about Dante and Dante's Inferno and the Devil whenever somebody asked for it. Um, but there actually is a Dante's Club which exists. It's a restaurant, and there's also a novel called The Dante Club, where a bunch of historical figures solve the murder of a bishop. Um, all right, here we go. This is what I'm trying to do because I want to see what this looks like. Uh, Bishop. And let me. God damn it.
Maybe you should move us to the side.
There. Well, that. Uh, that doesn't get me what I want. Oh, that's because of this. That's because of this. So yeah, aren't you glad you stopped by? You get to see me. No, I still can't see anything then. Damn it. I need more monitors. Um,
Put out your Cash App and PayPal.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I can do. Let's see. We'll do this. Oh yeah, that looks like shit, doesn't it? Excuse my language. Um, let me move this over here. Yeah, so the image looks completely awful. And is that always when I put images up? Does it always look that crappy?
Well, I see it on my phone because I'm usually on my phone, so I can't see it anyway.
Okay. Well,
So I'm not
yeah.
good reference to that.
Let's get that back up there. Oops, nope, that's not it. There we go. That's not it either. There. Jeez. Um, well, at least I can see how much lag there is. That's always interesting for me, at least. Yeah. Well, that's no good. Hmm. Well, at least now I know what I've been subjecting you guys to all these months. Uh, let's see. How was the toast and cheese, Kelly? Hey, Augusto. Welcome, welcome. And why is that now up there? Oh, for God's sakes, I just like adopted myself, didn't I? There we go. What the hell? Where did that come from? um, yeah, yeah. I'm cussing up a storm because it's annoying that I can't tech, and I try to tech, and it doesn't get any better. Let's see if that makes it bigger. Oh yeah, still looks like utter crap. No.
It looks like big crap now. So
Oh well. Um, hmm. I guess I need to take that picture away so I can see, or take the quote away rather. Yeah, this is not a good setup. Yeah. Okay. Even my cat is complaining about how awful this looks. Well, okay. Well, I'm glad I subjected you guys to me taking a look at what the screen actually looks like because now I know that this is. Yeah, Liz, I once again I tried figuring out OBS and just threw up my hands. Um, so I'm just not smart enough for this, and unfortunately, part of part of the fun of this particular book would actually be the drawings. So, hmm. I just until I figure out how to use everything properly, I'll have to put that idea aside. So I guess the announcement that there'll be a dramatic reading of this book, as fun as I like, much as I like the idea, I'm not the guy to do it because I am not smart enough to get a decent picture up on the screen.
now that's not true. It will come in a couple of weeks.
Uh, yeah,
If you're gonna do an announcement of the announcement of the announcement, it'll be in a couple of weeks.
yeah. Uh, well, let me. Oh, Dan is in the building. I didn't see him come in. Hey, Dan. Augusto, the topic is just, well, first it was the announcement of my announcement that I'll be doing an announcement this Saturday at 2:30 if current plans hold. Um, and then the topic was my idea that I was going to do readings of a book and show the drawings from the book, but I'm realizing that the drawings look like crap on the screen, and so that's a bad idea. Um, Oh, the book already exists as JPEGs and PDFs. Um, so well, let me look at something else here. Why is that jumping over there? Damn it! God. Oh, here we go. That's the frontispiece of the thing. Okay, well that looks a little. No, not really. Doesn't look any better. Um, yeah, I don't know what. Now the cats are fighting. Good for them. Oh, they're really fighting. What the hell? Yeah, I'll have to think of something else though, Augusto, because part of the fun of this book. Jesus Christ, cats! Hey, hey! Leave her alone.
Do I
Hey,
need to perform an exorcism?
no. Well, he thinks he's playing, and she's having none of it. Oh, wow, that's the first time that's ever happened. Well, in the year and a half I've had them. Um, uh, he wants to chase and hunt things at night, I think, but his sisters have none of it.
Or maybe it's the book. You've let in a demon and it's possessing your cat.
Yeah, there's a portrait of the devil from the book.
There you go. See?
Well, it's coming up in a second. It's still not on the screen yet, but yeah, yeah, that still doesn't look very good. Okay, I'll have to figure out some more techie stuff. And you're streaming at 7:20 at the moment. It says for me. Yeah, Through Hell. That's the book. Through Hell with Hyper Hunt, actually, is the full title of it. A series of pictures and notes of travel illustrating the adventures of a modern day Dante in the infernal regions. That's the full title. Um, and modern day being 1900 in this case, but still more modern day than the 1400s. Uh, so streaming at 1720 at the moment, it says. I understand each individual word, but I don't understand the full sentence. Oh no, they're both very much fixed. But yeah, that's what it kind of sounds like. But it's just him at night, this time of night, and occasionally during the morning, he just and she does it too sometimes. But she carries little toys around and cries while she does it. Uh, so I guess I should look at some of this if now I'm being told that maybe it's the resolution. Except I think I lowered the resolution because the stream kept crashing otherwise. Maybe I need a better internet connection. Network connection 10 of 10. Uh, your graphic output is low on the stream. Is that better? Uh, I don't understand the question. I'm dumb. Or you're telling me that you can adjust somehow the graphics? That doesn't make any sense. Well, let's see here. Source presentations, share screen, extra camera. Oh well. Um, uh, yeah. Anyhow, it was an idea. Now that I'm seeing how bad the actual quality of the visuals are, I'll think of some other idea. Um, because I really don't understand a word you're saying, Liz, and I know that I changed the resolution at some point somewhere, but I have no idea where at this point, and I can't seem to find it again. So I think we'll call this an evening, and I'll go hang my head in defeat. Um,
Contemplation, Steve. You're just
well,
going into contemplation.
that's a portrait of Dante, by the way, according to the guy who wrote the book. Oh well, yeah. The graphic setting, Liz, just come through the uh, oh god damn it, restream. Somewhere I downgraded them because the stream kept crashing. Um, and yeah, it's StreamYards and OBS. I'm too stupid to use either one. This one, it's simple enough I could figure it out, but it is so simple that it can't do what I in my mind and want. What is RTPM? RTMP? Oh, settings. Maybe that's it. Click on settings. Video settings. It says high definition 720 at 30 frames per second. Uh, so I can't switch it while I'm live, but so I am doing high definition, but apparently not so much. Uh, yeah, I'm as high as I can go. So I guess it is just high definition, 720p at 30 frames per second. So that's as high
maybe
as that's as good as software I can get.
maybe that's the problem, Steve. You're as high as you can go.
Yeah. Um. So
So there you go, Kelly. Steve was high on stream and cussing up a storm.
yeah. Well, I need to mirror my number one fan, Toledo de Castro. Although he doesn't swear that much, but he does occasionally.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's this moment. You have to get the Macho Man Randy Savage, portion of it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Liz, it's restream. Yep. Um. Dang. Well, it's a cute book. I'm sure it's available somewhere online. Um, I highly recommend looking it up if you just want an easy read. Well, I guess we have to define easy read. I enjoyed it, um, but which is why I wanted to share it. I started reading it and went, "Hey, this is fun. These drawings are fun. I think people would be entertained by it." Um, and I was cleaning up the text and the art. Uh, that's why this is kind of nice and white. Because here, let me see if I have. Or maybe it's the fact that I tried to clean up the pages. Maybe that's what the problem is. So here's a page that I haven't touched. Just a random page from the book. Let's see what that looks like. Um, it'll show up in a moment. Any moment now. There it is. Let's see. Yeah. So if I were going to do this, it would just be the drawing up on the screen, and then I would just read the texts. This is the bit where he's about to go to hell, or he's found the American, the doorway to hell on the American side. I guess I can do a cold read of this since I'm here. I haven't actually read through this out loud, so let's see if it can even be done. So, aren't you? I appreciate you guys coming out. Ancient, uneducated, uneducated. Um, through the briars and bushes, over prickly plants and vine. So basically, this is actually a edited version of his book, because apparently the book was the poetry was pretty awful from according to. Oh, Phil dropped out again. What the hell are you doing, Phil?
Oh, it's the tech at Vatican West. We don't have the high tech of the Vatican. So
Okay. So yeah, the original text for the book was in blank is it blank verse? If I forget now, but Art Young went in and did and sort of rewrote it in ways that us mere mortals can fully comprehend. But Canto 3 in Through Hell or Journey, whatever. What was it called? This thing, whatever. Um, through the briars and bushes, over prickly plants and vines that are laced together like a tangled mass of serpents in the innermost recesses. Ugh, I'll have to read this beforehand, just know what I'm reading. Deep chasms and black ravines. He stumbles toward the unseen. When his emotions have abated, he finds himself alone in the heart of the forest, where trees are so thickly crowded and the air is dense and hard to breathe. Finally, he comes to a projecting precipice from which he peers and discerns a dim light through the sluggish rising smoke. As he crawls lower, he hears voices and a great commotion. An odor of burning brimstone fills the air. He swings out from an overhang rock and allows himself to drop. So there, that's an excerpt, very clumsily read because I had not tried reading it out loud for beforehand. Well, there's Canto 2, but I don't have the drawing that goes with it. Anyhow, still working on assembling. Was still working on assembling the pages and getting them all set up and ready to go, but uh, edited, yes, unedited. Um, yeah, so I mean, I really didn't want the text to be necessarily legible. I certainly did want the drawings to be. Uh, let me look at one more thing here. So yeah, that was a page from um, it was a page from the book.
I'll have to check it out. It looks interesting.
Yeah, it's basically it's satire. It's and it actually what I find interesting that the thing is 125 years old, give or take, and it's the humor still holds up. The cartoons still hold up. So kind of like the Flapper Fanny stuff, some of it still holds up. So that's either a sad commentary on society or um, certain types of humor are just timeless. Um, so let me see if I can get at something here. Uh, yeah, one place to you can go find it if you is at Comic Books Plus. They have it there. It's probably elsewhere as well, but I definitely know that it's there. Let's see, compilations, odds and ends. Da, 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 da. Through Hell. Through Hell with Hypra Hunt. Oh, I wonder. No, not gonna let me do it. All right. Another thought. That was a bad one. Yeah, the people that go to hell in this particular inferno and that have their own reserved layers. Um, let's see if there's a list. No, there is no list. But tax cheats go to hell. They have their own layer. Grumblers, critics go to hell. Poets go to hell. Um, people who swear a lot go to hell. Uh, so there was a certain guy that likes to swear a lot and quote the Bible who is
Would probably be there. Yeah.
definitely be found. People who spit on sidewalks in public, they go to hell. Uh, let's see any other layers that I can pick out just by looking at the index to the drawings. Oh yeah, if you don't feed your cat, you go to hell. Um, uh,
Hold on, I gotta say hi to my bestie Sue Bear.
and flatterers go to hell. You know, it's an empty flatterer. I think that's even in the original. Um,
They have to go to a round hell.
yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll process a couple more drawings and see if they all look like. Well, actually, let me see. What's this one?
Liz, I would go with Highway to Hell because I like AC/DC better.
And again, I can't see the conversation. Would you rather be grumblers? Yeah, grumblers, poets, tax cheats. Yep. Um, so were you guys seeing Dan somewhere else that I'm not seeing him, or did he come and go and just made one
Uh,
comment and
I
then was gone
I
again?
believe I believe he came and went.
Okay, because I don't see him. Well, I'm glad he stopped in. I appreciate it. Oh no, Cap. There are uh, several different layers where there are politicians and police departments and policemen also get various layers of hell. Uh, so maybe I should try to do a crossover with Mr. DeCastro if I can figure out a way to make this work. So here's basically a scan of one of the drawings. Is it up? Is it up for you guys yet? No, it's not. Is it? Why is it not up yet? Or did I pause it accidentally? I don't know what I'm doing now. I can't tell whether this is running or not. No, it's running now. Okay. So I'm behind on my own stream, trying to monitor it. Okay. Yeah, that's basically the drawing, the full page drawing that went with him as he's about to enter hell from the American side. Uh, but that doesn't look well. Yeah, maybe.
Augusto had asked what American city. It's not really so much the American city. You enter it from America, and it's actually in Canada. So.
Look out for hobgoblins, the sign says, as he stands on the edge of the precipice. Well, let's keep zooming in. Or not. God damn it.
Yeah, Sudare, it's a satirical take on Dante's Inferno.
Yep, from 125 years ago, give or take. And it's quite a bit of fun, but the some of the drawings are necessary to be able to see to uh, much better on this side. Liz is here to torment me tonight. I have not understand. I've understood but a fraction of what she said. So the blown up drawing that actually it becomes more visible for people. Uh, yeah, basically the story is about a fire and brimstone preacher who's a big fan of Dante and particularly the Divine Comedy. And he goes to hell and finds out that while he's still living, he ends up going to hell and finds out that it has been modernized, and so he relays his trip through hell. And hey, Liz.
Hey, how are you guys?
Doing well.
Clearly, I'm dumb tonight.
No, I think there's such a delay that you're moving on to something else and forgetting what you were just talking about. So, not a big deal.
Uh,
The blown up that you have now is so much better on the screen versus what you had up earlier.
okay, so people can see this clearer when I make it nice and big.
Yes,
Okay,
or at
so
least I can.
let me try something else. Let's see what that ends up turning into. Yeah, I keep thinking I've reduced the lag, but it keeps coming right back. Of course, these actually will work for the drawings that I really want to use because they're So let me know if that's clearer when you guys end up with it on your at your end.
I can see it clearer.
I can see it clear.
Okay.
Well, I can even read that chart in the background.
The ABCD
Yeah.
and the look for future fire. I actually find this drawing kind of funny too because this is supposedly a drawing of his study with all of his books about hell and everything. And the sign on the wall behind him, look out for future fire, and it's a quote from H. Hunt, which is himself. So I just smile at the ego on that one. Let's see. So
Hey,
is it?
look. There's a globe. Flat Earth will be mad.
Uh-oh, yeah, I better not. Uh, let's see if I can get the. Actually, I can't get the menu now that it's this big, but I can do this. Just to go flipping through everything because I want to see what this looks like.
There you go, Kelly. Now he's flipping off everything.
Yep. So this is the layer of hell for the tax cheats.
Zoomed in, it really does get clearer. That is so weird.
What's that?
When you zoom it in, it really does get clearer.
See,
Usually it'll pixelate and you can't read anything, and this is the complete opposite.
that's what I was figuring. That I mean, they're relatively well. They're clear scans. I made them clearer, these ones, by cleaning them up, but um, so actually this could work because the drawings that I wanted to use are mostly like these, where there's a lot of stuff going on in them, and so they can be moved and I wouldn't necessarily even have to be on screen. Just the picture is on screen.
I was just about to say, can you throw up the screen as the whole screen and take us and put us behind it for a few to see what that does?
Yeah, I don't know what happens if let's see if I can. I should be able to do that, I would think. Sue Bear says Chili would be on this level. Oh, there's several levels I can see him on in this one. um, let's see here. But yeah, that they have also a game here in hell where every time you hit a tax dodge, you get a new silver plated pitchfork. So it's a very popular area with the demons. And I was going to go to here, and then I don't think. Let's see if I can do this. That does it. That makes it bigger, doesn't it?
It does. And wait, oh, it popped us up in front of it?
What's that?
That's weird.
What happened?
We're still on the screen as well.
Yeah, yeah. It's basically, and there's a
Hmm.
setting that says screen and screen, and okay. Ah, well, maybe this is the way it'll have. Okay, so there's this setting, picture in picture is what it's called. So that is the one I should be using. For this at least. And well, for everything, really. Um, yeah, you guys came by to watch me screw around in public. Because that's really the only time I I can spend on this is when I'm actually here doing it. But thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it, particularly Liz, who's making me think. I know Phil was trying, but he's mostly making me fear hell, being the Pope that he is. Let's
This
see.
is exactly. Sorry,
What's
Pope,
that?
go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm just trying to figure exactly which level I'll be on. So
And I was going to say, this is the best time to play with a stream, is so you actually have people who can jump in and either say something that they can see it better or worse. It's
Yep.
usually the best time to play with things. As long
Oh yeah,
as
yeah.
you have audio, you're
Yeah.
good.
So let's see. And is the writing still, is it relatively legible, or is it too small now at this, or is it distorting at this resolution?
That is more distorted.
Okay. So it really has to be just. So when does it start not being legible? So unless it means make it super huge. That might actually be what point where it starts getting the other direction. So it's at 235%. I'm going to take it back slowly. And if you guys can tell me when it starts distorting.
That is definitely distorted a little bit.
Right there?
Yeah. That's better. What is that, 200?
Yep. Yep, just shy of 200. Okay. Or maybe it's. No, I've seen. Maybe it's the fact that this is just me clicking on it and it's opening in, like the free reader that comes with this with the computer, but I doubt that's it. So let's see. Nope. And I can't use this program for it anyway because that would be ridiculous. So actually, why didn't I open up the other picture? That was stupid. Oh, maybe it's time actually. And actually, it's about time I need to spend some money on some graphic software. So let's see. Open. And let's open this. Tax Dodgers.
I think that one's so busy, you're going to have to kind of scroll up and down and
Oh, this
to
one? Oh,
side
yeah,
on that
always.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, this one's going to have. I mean, that's the thing about these full pagers. Most of them are like that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the key is to just. All right. I was feeling this was impossible. Now I'm feeling it might not be completely impossible. Do you guys still think this might be an okay idea?
I think it's a definite. I think you should do it.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Steve, we're not going to discourage you from anything.
If it.
We're going to encourage you to do what's going to make you have a good day.
No matter how awful it is, you're going to encourage me to do it.
No, I don't think it's an awful idea at all.
I draw the line at the devil's cabbage. I cannot condone the devil's cabbage, but other than that, I'm for everything.
For my personal use, no, I can't condone it. For anybody else, do what you want to do.
As Pope, I just have to have something to be morally outraged about.
Okay.
Later, ZXL.
Oh, yep. No, he said give it a go, as in see what happens.
Oh, I thought he said gotta go.
Of course, I could always. I'm trying to remember what was it that Mr. DeCastro said he was going to do the complete reading of, and he pretty much stopped after 3 episodes. Was that the Constitution he was going to read? Or the
Mullen Report.
Mullen Report.
Mullen Report. Mullen Report. Yeah. Mullen Report.
Yeah,
And
it
then
was
found
so dry and boring, even his audience couldn't stomach it.
yeah. Well, that and some of it wasn't saying what needed it to say. He was doing something editorializing. Maybe that's also why he stopped. Well, who knows?
Yeah. Well, I think he actually read it and realized it didn't say what he thought it said and stopped reading it.
Yeah. Or
But how about pull one that's relevant? I don't know, any in the last decade?
yeah. Too.
Jesus.
I like it when he asked the Las Vegas police, "Have you read something from New York?"
Yeah.
No, we haven't.
They have their own works. Go read them.
I know.
Yep. Okay. So this was another experiment, and I appreciate you guys again being my focus group, if you will. And so 200% is when it gets clear, is what I'm hearing from people. Okay. And but yeah, also something else I found during see y'all, Steve, stop being so snarky. I'm being snarky? How am I being snarky?
I don't know.
Levels of hell. Okay, we can also refer to it as angel hierarchy. Yeah. I've always thought this data distracts from a real relationship with God. Well, yeah. Of course, this data is made up and is intended in good fun and intended to be funny. So, man, I'm good. I will try to think why I was snarky. Hmm.
I
Because
don't know, but Pope, are you feeling like a guinea pig over here? Weet, weet, weet,
Yeah,
weet, weet.
yes.
because yeah, if I was being snarky, I do apologize. That was never my intent.
Wait, do
Um,
you have to get up at 0700 or you have to be at work at
no,
0700?
I have to get up, so I'm going to be wrapping this up now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do it now.
I didn't want to go much longer than an hour tonight for that reason. But yeah, if I was snarky, I'm sorry. It was coming from frustration because I thought I had figured out how to do this, and it turned out that I hadn't. So,
I didn't see the snark, so if you were, I missed it. So.
all right, okay. And I'm being genuine when I say thank you guys for you know giving me sounding boards and let me know how it looks at your end because I can't see it very well even when I try.
But if it
So
helps you, if you were snarky, I'll give you the same penance I would give Shuggy. One peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
and you know what? I was doing that after I'd forgotten, before I remembered to do this, which is what I thought I'd done, but I didn't. So we're closing the night on me doing things backwards. So I guess I should start unbuttoning my shirt before I can sign off.
We'll make sure
I
to
don't
give you the
know.
all clear sign.
Yeah.
Check the numbers on that stream. If they did well, then yes, take your shirt off.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming out for the big announcement about the upcoming announcement.
That will be
And
announced soon.
yes, hopefully
within
Saturday.
the next couple of weeks.
Yes, yes. But okay. Good night, everybody. I will see
Good
you
night.
next time. Thanks again.
Good night,
Bye.
Steve. Good night, Pope. Good night,
Good night,
everybody out
Liz.
there.
Good
Good
night,
night, Jet.
Sue Bear. Good night, ZXL Master. Good night, Cap. Good night, John Boy. Signing off in this new setup. Oh boy. Ah, there we go.